Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do a full face of first impressions, and it's mostly a full face and it's mostly new makeup. Some I've used a couple times, so I've developed a sort of impression of some of them. So let's just get into it and you'll see as we go along. So first I want to talk about moisturizer that I've used a couple times. It's from, I believe the brand is H2O Plus, and it's the Face Oasis Shine Neutralizing Gel, or maybe the brand is Face Oasis, I don't know. Anyway, it comes in this jar. It's an oil-free gel, neutralizes surface shine for a clear, balanced and lasting matte complexion. It has a weird smell. It's cool to look at, like it's really jelly and green, but I feel like it hasn't really done anything for my face, and I don't know if it actually helps with, not that I don't know, I haven't seen it do anything for my oil. It kind of reminds me of the Neutrogena Hydra Boost in terms of moisturizing properties and in terms of consistency. Then next I have the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Pure Brightening Serum Foundation, broad spectrum, SPF 50, and I am going to be using the shade, I have no idea. Ooh, so it's a little sample size. I'm not sure, I really have no idea about this foundation. Like, I remember it came out with the brush with the little hole in the middle, and people did not really seem to care much about this foundation. They said it was for dry skin. Wait, I didn't put any primer on. Fudge. Oh well, we're skipping primer. I can't find the one I want to talk about anyway. It looks like it will be a pretty good match for me. This is the shade Bare Almond 16. And it comes in a really nice dropper bottle. Wait, is it a dropper? Okay, I can't really squeeze. Okay, yeah, I can squeeze it. So I'm gonna squeeze some drops all over my face. And serum foundation and oily skin doesn't really go hand in hand, but I cannot test that out for you today because it's not like I'm going out after I do this. Very liquidy, not any less liquidy than a liquid foundation, not any less or more liquidy, I should say. Okay, I was wrong. It has medium coverage of the matte. I was expecting it to be very light. Ooh, this foundation match though. Are you one of those people that make weird sexual songs about makeup? I'm one of those people. Okay, I'm really impressed by the coverage. Oh, I'm so impressed by this color and this coverage. Wow. The only thing though, because I feel like it's so liquidy and a little bit glowy, I don't know how well it would do with building. Like, I feel like you'll just be, if you put another layer on top, you're asking to get really oily. But I did put like one thick layer, and I really like it. Like, this would be perfect for every day, and I'll see how it holds up. I'll definitely try it out outdoors and we will see. Look, for concealer, I have this one from CoverGirl. It's their Outlast All Day, and I used this once and I really didn't like it. I felt like I put it on and I blended it out and it just absolutely disappeared. Not in a good way. Like, it just disappeared. It didn't actually like cover. So I'm using the shade 850 Medium Deep, and it comes with like a sort of padding that reminds me of the melted liquefied lipsticks, like that sort of applicator. This time it's not blending out into nothing. Wait, hold that thought. It's not as horrible as I remember, but it's still kind of blended down and dried down, like it wanted to disappear, but I put so much that it just couldn't disappear. But it's still kind of like soaking in. I don't know if it's the sponge. Maybe I should have tried a different tool. Or next time I'll try the trick that Jackie Aina taught you, which is when a concealer is like super liquidy, you should like leave it on your face for like a few seconds so it dries down a bit and essentially blends out better. And I've tried it and it does work, but I don't got time for that right now. Like, I blended everything else out, so I don't wanna. I feel like even though you could see it, it blended out and dried down into like almost nothing. Or maybe I'm just accustomed to heavy concealers, but I still feel as though it did not provide that much coverage underneath my eyes. I also have from Bare Minerals Sheer Sun Serum Bronzer, and I don't think I've ever used. Wait, don't let me lie. I probably have products or have had a product that claimed to be a serum bronzer, but I never used it. I don't know. It feels like a new experience to me. So I'm gonna use it like I'd use a typical bronzer, i.e. apply it any places I would apply bronzer. So, oh, let me swatch it first. Alrighty then. That is indeed a serum that did absolutely nothing for my skin tone. So let me show you what I did. I placed a drop. So you have that drop there. And this definitely feels like a dry serum. We are already here, so let's put on this bronzer. And it just blends into my skin tone. And it's making me shiny. Like, the foundation had some time to dry down into a really nice natural finish, and this is just making me shiny. And not in like a highlighter way, more in like a my skin is wet way. No, that's still the wrong terminology. My skin, like an oily shine, an oily shine. Perhaps this would work on lighter skin, so maybe it feels like it has enough in here though to get like a good couple of uses out of it. So I'll probably give it to a friend and see if they like it. I mean, did it do anything? Maybe the slightest wee bit amount. So powder, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Studio. I don't know where the cover is, but I know it's their HD powder in the translucent shade. I believe there are other shades, and it comes in like the square packaging with a puff, and I like the puff. And it is essentially silica powder, but I love it. Oh, it's such a soft powder. So I'm gonna set my entire face with that. In terms of silica powder and flashback, it may be best. Jordan Liberty did a whole video proving that it does not really cause flashback once you use it properly. So I would recommend watching his video, but it does not cause a white cast on me. It's such a finely milled, I want to call it like a hydrating powder, and it works really well too for setting your primer to control oil, because it's this kind. Remember, I recommended this powder for doing such a thing, to help control oil, that is. And the powder literally just melted into my skin. I love it. I don't have any new bronzer, like powdered bronzer, but I'm going to use this is newish to me. I've used it a couple times. And this is my first Juvia's Place palette. I know. How is that possible? Let's not talk about it. And it's the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette, and it looks like this. Let me do some quick swatches. So those are some like pore swatches. The only color I don't like is Zoba. I feel like it's probably good as an eyeshadow, but on the cheeks it really doesn't do anything for me. And I feel like it's kind of hard to pick up too with like a blush brush. So for eyeshadow, I'd use Zoba. Everything else is beautiful. Oh, so now I find the primer that I wanted to use, but I'm still going to talk about it because I really like it. It's the Hard Candy Color Correct Radiant Primer. So I'm assuming it probably has other colors, but not only does it's orange, so it's good for dark spots, but not only does it do that, but I find that it actually works really well as a mattifier. So you get a kind of 2-in-1, color corrects and mattifies. And it comes in this big tube, and I'm pretty sure it's affordable because it's hard candy. So this is something to definitely check out. And this like working with this Serum foundation, I think they would work really well together. I'm gonna use Yara as a bronzer, but I feel like as soon as I put it on, I could see that there's a lot of orange in it, and it's actually a blush. But you could definitely tell that it's a that it's a blush. I personally find like this is not the most blendable, but it is pigmented. The colors are so pretty, and it's blush. I mean, who cares, you know? Oh man, this is so orangey. I'll probably go over this orange. I'm gonna use Tau or Tau, T-A-U, T-A-U, yeah. This is the orange as blush. Go over Yara with an actual face powder. I'm one of those people that find it so hard to like find a foundation that matches well, that I'd actually buy a foundation just based on the fact that it matches me, even though it's horrible. Let me not say that because the Milani 2-in-1 matched me okay, and Jesus Christ, that foundation is horrible. Similar to the Black Up cream foundation, it just did not hold up on my oily skin. Something else that I've recently started using and that I love is the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation. I was really wary because, as I said, the Milani one, everybody hyped it up, and I ended up not liking it whatsoever. But this one is so much better. It has a nicer finish. It's full coverage. It has so many shades. It's affordable. It's amazing. I love it. And now I can't find my Kiko watercolor eyeshadow, so I'm gonna use the Elizabeth Moss. To me, it looks like a pretty good dupe for the Balm Luminizer, so I'm gonna use that as highlights. I really haven't used it much. I kind of forgot I had it, so I guess that goes to show you that, you know, it's like not the bestest thing. It's really pretty though, almost a wee bit too light, but it's really nice. And if it's cheaper than the Mary Lou, then it might be something to check out. Oh, but it's okay. I really do like it. I don't know why I haven't used it that much. Probably because it's a sample, so you know, if I don't see it, I may not use it. I have nothing new to show for my brows, so I'm going to do that and I'll get back to you. So for my eyes, I'm going to use our good old Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I also have a tool that is relatively new, and it is the Urban Studio brush cleaning pad, and I'm pretty sure the first person that did this was Varamona Color Switch. So it just looks like that. It was really affordable, so I could not pass up the chance to use it. So I'm gonna start off with Butter, which is like one of my favorite eyeshadows from this palette. And I'm gonna use like the bronzier colors in this palette. I'm just building up butter in the crease. This brush is also relatively new. I spoke about it in my last video, and I said that I see what all the hype is about with Sigma because I love it. This orange, gonna put that in the crease and the outer third. I feel like with the darker colors you can really see the improvements that was made to the Morphe palettes. That's just my opinion. Then I'm gonna use the color switch, so you can see that it really, the color comes off on the pad, and I believe you can clean the pad. I mean, I'm going to clean it, but it did seem to get the eyeshadow out because now I'm like rubbing it on my hand and nothing is coming off for the most part. Anyway, going back with butter. And then to deepen up that crease even more, I'm gonna use this color right here, which is so pretty. It's like a trending kind of burgundy color. Ooh, child. Oh my, that's beautiful. Like you can really see the improvements in these dark shades. Oh my god, that's beautiful. So I'm just gonna kind of apply it with this brush and then blend it out with another brush. Then I'm gonna use a little bit of this brown. Fanciest palette that I have ever used is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I feel like they're equally good in different ways. I'm gonna go back into the color switch, and I think it's working. I mean, it's not much different than me just rubbing off my brush on my pants, to be honest, but you know, this is a bit more socially acceptable. Gonna go into butter again because I love butter. I can't believe it's not butter. Then I'm gonna use a flat synthetic brush using this one from Real Techniques, and I'm going to go into this bronze shade here. I'm gonna use my finger first and then go in with the brush to create my shape. Isn't that beautiful? That's good-ish. Gonna blend it with my finger too. Just lightly overlap it with the matte color. I don't have anything new in terms of mascara, so I'm gonna use the darkest shade and this brown shade here under my lash line. Gonna put some, I believe this is unlighted, in the inner corner. Gonna put some of that bronzy shade in the little gap I have between my smokiness and my inner corner highlight, just so that you could see it when my eye is open. Should I do red or should I do nude? I guess I'll do nude for now. I'm gonna use the NYX lingerie in French Maid. I've never used this before. Shocking, I know. I think I tried it on once and I was really impressed with how it felt. I like the one too, it's very flat. I really like the texture of it so far. It very much smells like liquid lipstick. Like there is no additional flavoring to it. It feels like the Kat Von D liquid lipstick on, maybe a little bit thicker than it, but this color is right up my alley. It's opaque. It's nice, yeah. I think this lip could use some gloss, and I'm gonna use the Sigma Tranquil lip gloss. Tranquil is the color. This is just their lip gloss. It's just called lip gloss. Shocking, I know, when everything has like super matte flat lip product. This one is just called Sigma lip gloss, which I appreciate. It looks like this, and the color on the outside is pretty much what you get in the tube. It's sheer, it has color. One is kind of annoying because it's so small, but I love it because it's comfortable so far and it's really glossy. It's just a good lip gloss. So there we have it, guys, a full face of a lot of new makeup. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what video you want to see next time, what colors you want to see me use in the Jaclyn Hill palette. Be sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time. Bye.